What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the toy room, and lockdown is finally over here in South Florida today. Monday, I don't know what today's date is, the 20th maybe, the 18th, I don't know, something like that. We are finally out of lockdown. Stores are opening up, we can go out, but more importantly, the thrifts are opening up, and I went first thing this morning. I was there right as they opened. American Thrift Store. The Goodwills around me haven't opened yet, but American Thrift Store, which is my favorite thrift store and where I find most of my stuff in my collection, they opened up today. So I was there right at 10 a.m. and the thrift gods, they blessed me. I found so much good stuff I would never normally find on a regular thrift day, and I actually can't believe the stuff that I found. So I mean, without further ado, let me just grab the pile real quick and let's just get right into it. So as you can see, we got a decent sized stack, some movies and some retro video games and some heavy hitters at that. So we'll start off with the only Blu-ray that I picked up, and that is Superman the movie. You know, classic, you gotta have that in your collection. So classic Superman movie right there. Nothing too special about that, but it was only $1.50 for that. Now I got these PSP, yes, PSP in the thrift. I rarely ever find PSP in the thrift. For some reason they priced these at $2 where everything else was $1.50, but it's a 50 cents difference, not a big deal. We have open season UMD movie for the PSP. Decent movie, you know, I can never go wrong with PSP movies, so that is really cool. And then we have Fantastic Four for the PSP movie again, and you know, I actually do like this movie. I don't have that much of a problem with the first Fantastic Four movie. It was a decent movie, not the best Fantastic Four movie we could ever have, but not that bad in my opinion. Moving on, this is an actual PSP game, and that is Untold Legends. I've never actually heard of this game, but you know, $2 at the thrift, you can't go wrong. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a, I don't know, like a big MMO type of game. So that is really cool. And it looks like it is made for online play, so yeah, it must be some kind of online MMO, as you can see with the Sony Online tag right there. So again, that looks decent, and for $2 you really can't go wrong. Now this I picked up for Christina, and that is for the Wii Cooking Mama Cook-Off. I mean, nothing too special about that, but it is in really good shape. Like, the case is very nice and like bright white. I don't know if you guys can really see, but the case is in really good shape. And it is complete with the manual and everything like that, so that is pretty cool. Now this next game I already own, but I can resell this game and basically make my money back. So I paid for everything I'm showing off today $19 and change, and this game alone will probably bring me close to that, and that's Mario Kart for the Wii, in really good shape. This may be in even better shape than the one I own. I have to see, and whichever one's in better shape I'll keep, and then I'll sell the other. They did write, oh, that is funny. So on the inside they wrote $2.99, which I don't know why they did that, because regular video games go for $1.50 at that thrift store, which is what they charged me for it. But on the inside it does say $2.99, so I guess I did get away with a steal there. But as you can see, it is complete, which is very nice, and again, super crispy condition, so you really can't go wrong with that. And again, this is gonna basically pay for most of, if not all, of what I purchased today, so that's why I picked that up. Then next up, which I was actually surprised to see, is a Wii U game, and a good one at that, in Splatoon. Now I have Splatoon 2 on the Switch, which is the far superior version, but you can't go wrong with having Splatoon for $1.50 again. Now I don't own a Wii U currently. I used to, but then I sold it, but one of these days I'll get it back. And again, Splatoon, and it is not fully complete, has like the copyright stuff but not the actual manual, but you do have the disc right there, which is the important part. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. Now this is what actually like just blew my mind that I actually found in the thrift. Gamecube games. Now I rarely ever find Gamecube games. It's always Xbox and PS2, tons of PS2. I rarely ever find Gamecube, and I found 4 Gamecube games, and heavy hitters at that. So first up, we have Beautiful Joe for the Nintendo GameCube. And I believe I already owned this on the PS2, but growing up I actually did have this on the GameCube, so that's just nostalgic ties for me. And again, if I do own this on the GameCube already, which I'm not sure that I do, I can still sell this because I only paid $1.50. This is worth at least, I think, $10 or so, maybe a little more, and it is complete. manual, disc, all the copyright stuff. Obviously the manual is a little bent right there, but you know, nothing too bad. I can you know, get that unfolded and looking good. But yeah, Beautiful Joe, such a good game. Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. It's a shame they never really continued it, but it's such a unique and just really cool style of game. Now moving on, I was never really into this series growing up, but it is a very popular series, and that is Super Monkey Ball for the GameCube. And what's actually cool about this was a Blockbuster rental, as you can see by the sticker right there. This is a Blockbuster tag. I don't know how well the camera is picking it up, if it's in focus or not, but that is really cool. So Super Monkey Ball, really good condition, and again, complete. It's one thing to find GameCube games, but now I'm finding them complete at the thrift store. The thrift gods really just blessed me today, and I cannot be any more grateful. So we got 2 more games here. Moving on, we have Mario Power Tennis. I've never played this version of Mario Tennis. I played the 64 version, which is my favorite version, and I played the version on the 3DS and the Switch, but never played the GameCube version. But I would imagine it's decent, and again, it is complete with all the manuals, and I'm talking like there's like a novel in here. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, so we got some really good stuff right there, and I like how the disc is actually a tennis ball design. That's really cool. And the GameCube disc is like more or less the size of a tennis ball, so that actually works out really well. It is the best seller edition, as you can see by that bottom corner there, but it's not that big of a deal. It is still GameCube complete Mario at the thrift for $1.50. Thank you, thrift gods. So the last game that we have here is Mario Party 4 for the GameCube, and again, complete, excellent condition, disc, manual, all the paperwork, the copyright information, all of that stuff is included, and these are in very good shape. So that is my thrift haul. I have not been thrifting in at least 2 months since the whole world kind of shut down, and as soon as I found out that the thrifts were opening back up, I definitely needed to go. I was there, and you know, the vibe was good. It was actually good just to be out around people and really not have everyone freaking out. There was a decent amount of people too. I think I heard them say there was about 100 people or so in the store, but it is a really big store, and it actually has 2 levels to it. It's got a first floor and a second floor, so it didn't really feel like that packed and or that crammed or anything like that. And I had just made it in the store too. I just got into line, and they cut off the line about, I'd say, 4 or 5 people behind me for the first wave of people that they were letting in. So I had just made it into the store, and you know, it was simple. I walked around, I was able to get what I want. I went straight to the video games. Everyone kind of flocked to like the electronics and the clothes and stuff. So I made my way to the back of the store, went to the video games, and I didn't film anything because again, there was just a bunch of people. I was just trying to find what I wanted to find. But so I went right to the games. I got first dibs on the games, and I pretty much cleaned them out with all the good games. I'm sure there was stuff probably tucked in there because they got so many, like the games mixed in with the DVDs and stuff. I'm sure there's stuff that I actually missed, but you know, for the majority of stuff, I got some good stuff, and I'll probably be going back either later today because they do put new stuff out throughout the day, or I'll go back maybe tomorrow or sometime this week. But it just feels good to be out thrifting again. Like I said, I haven't thrifted in like 2 months, and I used to thrift at least once or twice a week. So definitely gonna be out there now, gonna be bringing you guys more haul videos on what I'm picking up at the thrift, and I just pray that the thrift gods keep blessing me, man, because this was such a good find. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys next time.